the path to the prosperity of an and peace reign. On the news this evening, both youth found the uncompleted building with fresh protests in Woody target. CP denies alleged assassination attempt on lawmaker Edison Eye. Governor Fubara promises support for new VSP. On the front in South Africa, an ICC issue a restaurant for Israeli Prime Minister. I'm Khalad Brubtable. Source of you blocked the major road in the Wood area of Port again today. This is after the body of a youth from the community Chieke, who died in custody of police officers, was found in an uncompleted building in Chukwueche today. Former youth president of the community, Ken Owo, tells our correspondent that recovery of Nyebuchi's body sparked another protest in the community today because the body is found in a bad condition. Earlier, paramount ruler of the community, Eze Meka Nwunwo, told our correspondent that the body had head and jaw injuries, showing that he was beaten before his death. He, however, called on the youth of the community to maintain peace, saying justice will be served.
The chiefs represented the entire community of Uchi. They went, they saw the cops, walked alongside some of the cops. Now, among the people, we have the Uchi, the other side of the jaw. They also have other division between the heart and the tummy. That's why some people, and then they are covered in cloth.
The bestest left road after the elder disease, my chairman of Yak Pokum and Solomon Eke poked them at the best after the Mendobi. That was that plague in the Libyan tenant last week turned violent when the tenant invited the police to the matter. He was last seen in the van of the police before his disappearance last week. The police officers involved and the tenant have been detained. The case is currently before the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID. The police have not spoken to this. Moving on. Lawmaker representing the Awood constituency at the Red House of Assembly, Edison Eye, is insisting that his home was invaded last night. In a television interview, Mr. Eye, who was removed as leader of the House by some lawmakers on 30th October, said policemen fired shots in the air in an attempt to enter his residence. The lawmaker, who has since announced himself as speaker, said the officers ran away when they discovered they were being recorded.
Last night I was home with my family when we were alerted by my security officers that some bands have just arrived at the gate and making efforts to break into my house. They shot in the air and the security just held their grounds and used to open gates. So immediately my younger brother who stayed with me had to put on his camera and came out and started shouting that they are being recorded, and after some minutes they ran away.
Mr. Aye said security agencies have cordoned off the street leading to his house. Earlier, the Commissioner of Police in Beverly State, Tunji Disu, said what happened at the home of the lawmaker Edison Eye last night was a routine police patrol and not an assassination attempt. CP Disu spoke to journalists when he paid a courtesy call on the state governor, Siminalayi Fubara, at the government house in Port Harcourt today.
The preliminary investigations we have done so far this morning has not revealed any assassination attempts. All I knew was that police officers were on convoy patrol. It's a routine thing, and we have made frantic effort to get across to the leader to give us any information he has so that we can include it in what we already have. So far so good, nothing to worry about. My plea to him and every other person is, if there's any complaint, my number is going to be made public. They should call me quickly and I will quickly look into it.
The CP also said he has mapped out strategies to tackle insecurity in the state. During the visit, Governor Siminalayi Fubara charged CP Disu to be professional and also promised to support the new CP to do his job.
I want you to be professional. That is the only request I want to make. As a government, we will give you all the necessary support to do your job professionally. I'm saying this because even if you decide to go the other way, one day you'll be asked to give account of your deed in the state, not just the state, any other place. So I advise you, as a gentleman, a professional, a Jido man, use all these things, help us to solve our problem. On our part, we'll give you the necessary support.
We'll go for a quick break, but still to come, Petroleum Tanker Drivers Branch of Nupeng denies reports of impending strike. Do stay tuned.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Now, the rest of the newscast. The national chairman of the Petroleum Tanker Drivers Branch of the Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, Augustine Egbon, has refuted reports of an impending strike by the union. It comes after a faction within the union threatened to withdraw if NUPENG's national president, Williams Akporia, and its general secretary, Olawale Afolabi, do not resign. In an interview with our correspondent, the newly elected national secretary of the Petroleum Tanker Drivers Branch of NUPENG, Oluchi Chinagoram, dismissed claims of division within the Petroleum Tanker Drivers Branch.
Petroleum tanker drivers, we are one. There is no faction amongst us. We are here to inform the general public that they should disregard any information coming from any source other than the real structure PTD branch of NUPENG, led by Comrade Augustine Egbon, that there is no strike of any kind and that there is no any protest going on or about coming up. We are not going on any protest for any kind. We are strongly on ground to distribute petroleum product across the country.
On his part, the refinery chairman and also the national ex-official of the Petroleum Tanker Drivers Branch, John Bosco, said those threatening to pull out of the union want to create panic in the market.
No one of them is a chairman. So if they are chairman, make them tell you the depot where them be the chairman, where make them one pull. Those people where they call for strike, if security agents hold them, make them carry them as they say, where your national chairman? Nobody is going on strike. Make them no panic marketers. Why we come here is that make them know the panic marketers say strike so that they go put price up again. And if you see any motorway carry leave, report them to us. We go carry that driver. Ask them the reason for your leave. All over 177 depots in Nigeria, they are all working. Anybody will lose election should wait. Next time he will come in.
A chief in Chokota community in Igboeche local government area of River State, Eze Live Chiwendu Elebe, has clarified that Umogodo, Umotube, Umoa, Umojocho, and Umemechie community land were bought and fully paid for by the River State government under the Peter Odili administration in 2004. Chiwendu Elebe in an interview said the ongoing activities on the land is being carried out by the state government and not land grabbers.
2004 to 2005, when that transaction was made during Sir Peter Odile, that place is state government property. Government acquired it. And as to Umotube community chairman, also a chief from that community. And my people say government to come and take their own. Only that Umameshe, even Umuchoko, where he come from, they are saying that government should come and take their own. Umogodo also saying that government should come and take their own property. But because of the crime that the boy have committed there, that is why the boy is ranting.
Eze Chiwendu Elebe also threatened to take legal action against Anderson Martins Onyekachi if he continues to mislead the public on the ownership of the said lands. Also, an indigene of Upiro community in Eche local government area, Samuel Wala, denied involvement in land grabbing in Igboeche.
How can I come from Opera and start grabbing land in Igbo? I know this land was bought by the Sir Peter Odile as a state land, pending whatever they want to use it for. And I was even surprised this councillor, Martins Anderson, calling my name. He was even the one, they say, who went and resold government land. Government has come to take it. It should just abide by the law and allow government to take the land which they have sold. Simple. No individual can grab any land that government has bought and gazetted, pay their compensation to them. So nobody can enter there. Nobody from government. Nobody can enter there, including him.
Recall that the councillor representing Igbo 1, Ward Eche, Anderson Martins Onyekachi, accused land grabbers of encroaching into the said land in the area. Scores of different walks of life gathered at the 8th annual conference of Akpo Grammar School Old Boys Association International held in GRA Port Harcourt. Speaking at an event, the President General Lucky Walu urged members to proudly fly the flag of Akpo Grammar School Ozwoba. Mr. Walu also listed some achievements of the association.
In the year under review, our project includes a fencing project which was taken over by the River State government, the photo book project, non-interest loans, chapel renovation, water tank replacement, and recommending assistance for old boys. We must begin to think of how to help one another. Help yourself. There will be a better tomorrow for you. The essence of humanity is to extend help. We need quality leaders in the government. Show them the power of our.
On his part, the River State Commissioner for Housing, Gift Walu, charged leaders on result delivery.
There are innovative and able approaches to leadership. Today's leaders must master their craft to effectively deliver results. Great and effective leaders inspire their followers to dream bigger, learn more, take action, and become better versions of themselves. Leadership is not merely a position, but a behavior that can be taught and learned. Leaders should strive to be perpetual learners rather than know-it-alls. Leaders must also listen attentively and speak last if they are to achieve greatness.
The event featured free medical outreach, award presentations, and the launching of Akpo Grammar School Old Boys Association photo book. They also presented Kulwazibia Info FM stations with an award of excellence in education reportage.
And now we bring you news from around the world.
On the foreign scene, the South African government has called on the International Criminal Court ICC to issue an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu by mid-December. The South African government says if the ICC cannot do this, it will signal a total failure of global governance. On the news this evening, you heard the body of a youth found in an uncompleted building today triggered fresh protests in Woji, Port Harcourt. Rivers CP has denied the alleged assassination attempt on lawmaker Edison Ehie. Governor Fubara has promised to support the new Rivers CP Tunji Disu. On the foreign scene, South Africa has called on the ICC to issue an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister. The news was edited by Martha Okeri-Nkem. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I am Kalada Kurubatabo. Good evening. Stay tuned.